Good morning. Weekly video update from Mrs. Bruck. I hope that you're doing so well. I miss you all very much. I hope that you are staying engaged and that you are not just thinking that this is like a vacation, that you're really checking in every day. And I'm going to be emailing you all. If you haven't gotten some things into me, I want to make sure that we don't get too behind. So I'll definitely be checking in today with you all and just making sure that you're okay. I wanted to update you. So tomorrow, you are going to have, um, no, I'm sorry, today and tomorrow, you're going to be reading chapters 3 and 4 in the Hunger Games, and I'll attach questions in a few minutes. I'll make sure that's due tomorrow. I am excited. Tomorrow you'll have another video of me just discussing some things and making sure that you're engaged and that you understand what's happening. That way we're making sure that we're staying on track. This is a super fun book to read. I would never ever teach this in high school if it wasn't for this quarantine. So this is more of a, not necessarily more of an academic book, but there are a lot of key things in here that we can pull from. So I'm excited to teach you that. So you'll be seeing a PowerPoint from me tomorrow about different things. But just wanted to update you a little bit. So tomorrow you'll be getting back your research paper, or not research, your persuasive papers. So you can start on your final draft. Your final draft will be due the day you come back from break. I don't want you to spend a ton of time on it. But each day maybe just work on it a little bit and do the corrections that I am putting in. Remember, I love editing your papers and handing them back to you. But since I can't see you, we'll be doing it, using Google Docs. So I'm making comments and highlighting mistakes and things like that. So it'll look a little different from my normal routine. But that is what we'll be doing. So you'll be looking forward to that. I'll get this back to you tomorrow for sure. And then, you read chapters 3 and 4 for tomorrow. You're going to do a little grammar review on IXL, which will be due tomorrow. So I'm assigning everything today, but it's all due tomorrow. So I give you a couple days to work on it. But yeah, I definitely want you to be paying attention when you read. Pay attention to characters. Pay attention to, so think a little bit more about what you're reading. So this is a very political book, and it's very showing of today's culture. So if you look at all the different districts, they all kind of represent different parts of the U.S. and different classes of the U.S., like socioeconomic classes, meaning that, District 12 is really poor, which would refer to Appalachia. So where I'm from, in West Virginia, all those real southern backwood countries, that would be District 12, right? And then District 1 and 2, which you'll learn more about, are the districts closest to the capital, which are all the wealthier parts of the world. Hence, they have more resources, they have more things. So it's a very political book, too. So I don't want you to think that this is just a, little nice fun read. There's a lot to learn from this book, too. So make sure you're paying attention to that. And I'll make sure there'll be a couple questions about that in your reading questions for tomorrow. But I'm excited that you're reading this book, and I'm excited that we get to read it together. It's a really fun book. Forgive my yawn. Sorry. But yeah, so that's what's coming tomorrow. And then Tuesday, when you come back from break, your final draft of your paper will be due. But yeah, you'll do a little grammar review tomorrow. So nothing too crazy. I want you to enjoy your spring break and be able to just appreciate that. So I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I know some of you enjoy being home and you don't mind this. Some of you might be dying a little bit. So just remember that this is just temporary and that this will go over. This will pass over. And while you're restricted from seeing people and doing things, what are you filling your time with? What are you doing? Just be intentional about that. The Lord is in this and has given us this time. And I know for me personally, it's been really great to just assess what I do and how I spend my time. So I'm hopeful that you guys are doing the same and that the Lord can use this time to show a lot of really neat things to you. Also, quick update. So the student teacher who is with me, so she's observing kind of as much as she can, and she's teaching other classes. She will take over your class on Tuesday. So she'll be assigning all of your work. Clearly, feel free to ask me questions. I'm happy to help in whatever way I can. But Miss Mack's awesome. She's so encouraging, such a good teacher. You're going to learn incredible things from her. So she'll take over the Hunger Games with you, as well as any more writing assignments and things like that. So I'm proud of you for sticking with this for 3 weeks, and we have 3 weeks-ish to go. So we can do this. So if you have any questions, ask me, but just know that Miss Mac will take over on Tuesday. So if you see emails from her or whatnot, that's why. But feel free to, ask us both. We're here for you, and we love you, and I miss you a lot, and I'll be excited to see your faces soon. Bye, guys.